Warning: if you have sleep paralysis, nightmares, or any bad dreams in your sleep, I advise you to watch this with under the covers and make sure you're safe. Alright, guys? And watch at your own risk. What's up, YouTube? So, I just randomly. So, what I was originally supposed to do for today's video is I was supposed to do this thing right here, play some Switch games, maybe do some Animal Crossing, but, that video got scrapped. I thought of the idea about it. I got my capture card set up. It's just easy to set up. But I was like, okay, so this video got scrapped. What else am I gonna do? So I just brainstormed for like 5 minutes straight. And I thought of the fact, why not do some reaction videos? So today I will be reacting to Mr.Nightmare's 10 creepy YouTube videos. And that is if this video still exists. I just randomly saw it like one day, like a year and a half ago. And now it just randomly, the idea came back to me. So I'm like, okay, why not react to Mr. Nightmare's video? So Mr. Nightmare. Alright, Mr. Nightmare YouTube. Maybe most disturbing YouTube videos, maybe? I don't know, I can't find it. I don't know why. Here, let's just do this video, because I can't find the actual other video that I watched. So 3 creepy true horror, no, let's do this one. 5 sleep paralysis horror stories. Oh my god. Alright, let's do this. Already that spooky vibe. No, that spooky vibe.
Has anyone ever had sleep paralysis before? I tell you, it's one of the strangest, most fascinating, yet horrifying things that you could experience. It's the feeling of being unable to move upon awakening. Your senses and awareness are intact, but you still feel as though you're in this half-asleep, half-awake state.
Whoa.
I'd heard stories of this long before it happened to me. I've only experienced it once. I was in college. I was going through an incredibly tough time in my life. I was insanely stressed during finals week. I wasn't getting much sleep. It must have been the night before my last final. I went to bed late because I stayed up all night studying for bio. I don't remember at what point I decided to finally call it. I just remember it all becoming a blur, then blackness. Next thing I remember, I was in my room, in my bed, but there was this weird haziness in my awareness.
What?
I was awake, but I felt weaker. When I tried to move, I couldn't. I could only move my eyes to look around the dark room.
I'm literally thinking of somebody in my room right now. I'm getting freaked out.
I looked back to the center, and there was this woman standing dead center in the room, facing the bed. She was wearing this black dress and holding some long object. I wanted to call out, "Mom?" but my paralysis prevented it. I couldn't.
No. No. You can't do that. What?
Couldn't say anything. The woman came
That's
closer
creepy,
to me until
dude.
she
I've
knelt
heard of
down
sleep
and touched my
paralysis,
forehead.
but
I could feel it.
thank God.
God,
Oh my God! Don't do that! 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 No! Oh my god. My stomach. My heart just dropped. Oh my god.
With me, and I could see my mother's face.
Stop.
I tried to say mom again, desperately, but I was stuck in my own body.
Stop.
She stood back up and walked to the
can't
doorway
watch this.
before disappearing into the house. I lay there, unable to move, maybe another 10 to 20 seconds before my vision suddenly became more clear, and I was able to think more clearly as well. I was able to sit up. I jumped out of the bed, screaming "Mom" over and over.
You guys think I'm gonna be
I
like
ran
a
to the
baby,
bedroom hallway,
but
yelling her name.
dude, once you
Door
watch
opened
this,
down
like
the hall,
fully,
and
I'm
someone
gonna
came
be
to hug me.
horrified.
But it wasn't my mom. It was my dad, telling me he misses her too. My mom died 3 weeks before this happened.
Your mom died 3 weeks before you had sleep paralysis and you saw her? What? That's some creepy stuff. That your mom died 3 weeks before?
You know what I love about dreams? How vague and how bizarre they can be.
You know the funny story? I haven't had a dream, I think, since last year. I never get dreams. Like, in my total life total that I remember, or my whole life total that I remember, I've only had like 5 dreams that I remember. That's crazy. But like, leave how many times you've had dreams in the comments below.
Feel like you're in this separate world where things can just make no sense. Now, what about when that unearthliness transcends into the quote-unquote real world?
And I've never had a nightmare. I'm weird.
You'll see what I mean in a minute. I was in REM sleep having this bizarre nightmare about being followed by some weird creature in the middle of the woods. The dream became fuzzy though, and I kind of woke up from it. I say kind of, because while I was out of the dream and back in my bed, I couldn't move a muscle in my body.
I'm hearing crackling noises and it's just my window, like the sun reflecting, because for some reason my window crackles. But I'm thinking somebody's in my room right now. I'm crazy. I'm gonna have a dream for the first time in like a year tonight.
I started hearing this faint, weird noise.
No.
It was this indescribable, robotic, yet alive type sound.
No way. I can't watch this.
It started light.
That's weird. I'm so scared.
And soft, but it repeated every.
No. You guys, I will continue this video in a second. You know that video from like a long time ago? This was like uploaded like 9 years ago. I feel fantastic with that robot. He just said, he literally just said he heard a robotic noise. And now I'm thinking in my head that tonight I'm going to go to sleep and that robot in that same video singing I Feel Fantastic is going to be over me, like singing that tonight. That's some scary stuff, bro. Like, if you guys haven't seen I Feel Fantastic, look at this.
If you buy camera gear on Amazon, you should use Wikibuy. It's a browser extension
this is so creepy. Watch this. Watch this. I don't feel fantastic. See, like what I just said, like I'm imagining that same robot over my face singing I Feel Fantastic. I better not see that when I go to sleep tonight. There's also this one, which is also pretty creepy. Dining room where there's nothing. This is creepy. What the?
Red.
Stop. Stop. No. Okay, I'm skipping to totally
every 3
different videos,
seconds.
but oh my
I
god.
noticed it was getting slightly louder every time. I felt like the sound was getting closer. It got so unbearably loud in my head, I just wanted to scream, but I couldn't. Then my eyes locked onto the closet door, specifically the crack in the closet door, which I never leave open ever. There was this distorted face of a man looking between the crack, with this unhumanly large open-mouthed smile, and every time I heard the noise, it seemed as if the closet and the face were getting closer, until the closet door slammed shut.
Stop it! No!
And everything went silent. I regained control of my body shortly after that, and the first thing I did, even though I was 24 years old, was run to my parents' room to get my dad to check the closet with me. There was nothing in the closet though, or the rest of my room. My dad seemed pretty confident that what I just experienced was sleep paralysis, and that he had experienced it once as well.
No.
Didn't make me feel any less disturbed about what I just went through.
No. Oh my god, that's creepy. That's also like Siren Head. I don't know. That's a new thing. I'll pop up an image on the screen. That's Siren Head. It's like really weird. He doesn't really creep me out, Siren Head, that much. However, if I did experience this, like in sleep paralysis, which thank God I've never had, but say I have sleep paralysis, please to God, like if I had, well, what I'm trying to say is that if Siren Head was in my nightmare or dream or sleep paralysis, I wouldn't be that freaked out, because for some reason Siren Head doesn't freak me out. I don't know why.
Many years ago, I had a sleep paralysis experience. I knew there was a thing in my closet, something really evil, but I also knew I was dreaming and I should face my fear. I tried not to look directly at the closet door, but if I moved my eyes, my head would turn away. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't look directly at it. Then I woke up in a cold sweat. At first I felt really relieved that it was over, but very shortly I realized it wasn't a dream, and there was really something in the closet. I was laying on my back and couldn't move, and I didn't really hear it, but I could kind of feel the sickening laughter wash over me in waves, emanating from the closet.
Laughter?
All of a sudden the thing throws a human head at me, and it lands
A human head?
on my chest face up. It was this girl I knew in high school. Up to this point I was kind of holding it together, terrified but not panicked. Well, I lose it now. I can't even scream. All I could do is make these grunting sounds and moaning noises. I'm wriggling and straining, trying to rock from side to side to get it off me, but I can't move. This seemed to last maybe another minute or two, and then I really woke up. It was so traumatic that for weeks I would be scared when I woke up that I wasn't actually awake and something horrible could happen at any second. It still makes my skin crawl when I think about that laugh.
A laugh?
The thing is, I never heard of sleep paralysis or night terrors at that point in my life. I thought I was losing my mind.
You've never heard of sleep paralysis, and then randomly just one night you just go to bed like any normal night and then you see a face coming at you? Oh my god. Thank God at least I will know what sleep paralysis is when I experience it one day. I bet I will. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't after this video. I don't care about TikTok.
I've suffered sleep paralysis a total of 3 times in my life. The first 2 times, it just consisted of me waking up not being able to move my body. The third time was much different though. I had woken up very early morning, probably like between 5 and 6 a.m., when the sun was just starting to come up. There was light in the room, but barely any.
Well, at least the sun was starting to come out, so you had light. It wasn't just like a pitch black room and then you see a face coming at you.
I tried to move.
I'm sorry I keep
had
pausing,
that
guys.
unfortunately
I'm
familiar
sorry.
feeling of paralysis, helplessness. My eyes fixated on the wall. There was nothing I could do. Then suddenly, I heard heavy footsteps coming up the stairs of my bedroom. It was my brother, followed by my sister, dad, and mom. They were all sobbing hysterically, and they all seemed to be at least a foot taller. It was unnerving. The 4 of them approached my bed, then stopped at the bedside, towering over me, all 4 of them crying. I couldn't move. I wanted to cry for help or just yell at them to stop because they were scaring me. Their heights, they looked like they were near to hitting the ceiling. Then, just as quickly as they entered...
No. Just that image right there. That image. Alright. You guys can still hear this, but I'm turning down my audio for a second.
All 4 of them turned and walked back down the stairs. I could move again, and so I ran down the stairs to follow them, but they weren't in the outside area. I went to each of their rooms one at a time. All 4 of them were fast asleep. My heart was racing because the most surreal, unnerving thing just happened to me. I had to lean on the wall to gather my thoughts for a second, breathing heavily. Falling back asleep was futile the rest of the night. I lay awake until the sun was fully up. A few days later, I was struck by a speeding car when crossing the road with friends and ended up with 3 broken bones and a fractured thigh bone.
What?
I was hospitalized for a week, and at one point, all 4...
Wait, what? You got run over by a car?
I lay awake until the sun was fully up. A few days later, I was struck by a speeding car when crossing...
A few days later, after sleep paralysis, you get hit by a car? See, I don't get that.
...the road with friends, and ended up with 3 broken bones and a fractured thigh bone. I was hospitalized for a week, and at one point, all 4 of my family members stood next to my hospital bed, looking down at me, my mom being emotional and crying. It was almost the same image from my sleep paralysis. I'm not superstitious at all, but if I were, I would 100% believe that dream was some kind of sign, or some kind of prediction of the future. In fact, I just got chills writing that last sentence, thinking about it.
Are you joking me? Alrighty guys, I've been recording for a long time now. Okay, why isn't OBS opening? There we go. But oh my god, dude. So, moral of the story, please get under the covers when you go to bed. Please, I'm asking you that. Please. Alright? So all of you out there watching this video right now, get under the covers. Alright? Moral of the story from yours truly, Joe. Alrighty guys, make sure to go hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like so you can give me some good luck, and hopefully I don't get sleep paralysis tonight. If I do, I'm gonna blame Mr.Nightmare, alright? Mr.Nightmare, if you're out there watching, sorry, I just bumped my mic. But if Mr.Nightmare, if you're out there watching this, I'm blaming you if I get sleep paralysis, alright? Alrighty guys, so I will see you all in probably either tomorrow or Saturday's vid. I'm not quite positive. Probably tomorrow's vid, if not on Saturday. Alright, so I will see you all in unknowns vid probably tomorrow, and peace out guys. Woo!